My name is Rick Ferron. My tribe calls me Tank. I'm a U.S. Marine veteran and a communism survivor. I came to the United States legally with my family at the age of 13, escaping the oppressive communist Castro dictatorship. These violent stories you have been reading and watching the past few months of Marxist terrorist groups like Black Lives Matter and Antifa are just the tip of the iceberg. I have been warning you, these attacks will only get worse. They are now in your neighborhoods. They are in your local stores and restaurants. They are in front of your church, in your child's school. Their message is clear. Bend the knee or face their violence and destruction. They have stated clearly they do not want peace, only full destruction of our God-given rights, of our Americanism, and our Constitution. They want to remove our federal agencies and police force that have been tainted by corruption so they can implement a much tyrant oppressive system. I remember as a 5-year-old child, my first terrifying experience with these violent acts. In Cuba, they call these acts repudios. I remember our family locked in our home for weeks and fearfully looking out the window. The Communist Party had just found out my father had placed a visa to come to America, and they had called a local communist militant group to protest in front of our home. They didn't protest. They wanted to kill us. They threw rocks, eggs, feces, and urine. They painted our doors with the words gusanos, traidores, worms, traitors. I warn you from experience, these terrorist groups are emboldened and financed by some of the largest corporations, globalists like George Soros, defended by judges and so-called corrupt politicians like Alexandra Ocasio and many others. They have also the corrupt United Nations backing. We must start fighting back. We must stand up for all of our American values. We must end the violence in our streets. We must support our local law enforcement. We must be Americans.